Hi everyone, it's Sherry Miller, your Ms. Royal Finalist UK, and that is my Success at Any Age Live with Nilu. Hopefully I've pronounced her name right, but she can correct me when she joins me very soon. And I'm very excited for my very first segment. I know I won't have any of my UK girls on at the moment because it is 2 a.m, but hopefully you'll all catch up in the morning and you'll enjoy the story we are about to hear. Now I'm just going to wait for her to join. Here now. Hopefully I've done Instagram live right and she will join in a moment.
Hi,
Hi, nice to meet
how are
you.
you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Super busy.
Of course. And good morning. I know it's already 11 o'clock where you are.
Yeah. Yeah. What about your time? It's
It's 2 a.m. for me.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is the commitment we have in the UK. We will stay up until apparently very silly hours in the morning. I've been doing pageant studying all night, so it's fine.
Okay, thank you so much for your sacrifices and everything.
No,
I
thank
didn't
you. And
know that
obviously,
2 a.m. Yeah.
no, I know we had to obviously reschedule because of a few family problems for me, so I appreciate you being so patient and willing to do this, which is why 2 a.m. was not an issue at all.
No, that's okay. That's totally fine. I can understand your situation. It's a very adjustable person, very patient.
Thank you. Well, to start off with, how's your day? Or how's your day been? I guess, and we're only like halfway through for you. Have you been up to many other interviews today? Because I know you mentioned you have another
Yes,
live.
yes. I had 8 o'clock from Melbourne time, so I had a live Instagram one. So I think this is my last media appearance, I guess. I have another one for the volunteering activities next week. That's all.
Amazing. Well, that brings us straight into. I would love to hear about your Galaxy Australia journey.
Yeah, the Galaxy Australia journey, actually, I signed up with Galaxy Australia last October. The Galaxy system, this is my first time for the Galaxy actually, so I had some pageant experience for but the Galaxy, the reason is I think Galaxy is a little bit different from the other pageants. It's like they empower young women and girls to be the best version of themselves through like confidence building, personality development, and community involvement. So I never had experience with like the community-based pageants. So I always wanted to join something like this kind of a pageant. So I always wanted to develop my confidence level, public speaking skills, and I'm serving my hometown community. So that's why I joined with Galaxy because Galaxy, not like the other pageants here, we don't have any height requirement. There's no weight requirement, no marital status, no cultural background. So anyone can participate the Galaxy pageant.
No,
So
you are
that's why I
in
love Galaxy.
you are in very safe hands. I actually competed in our UK nationals last
Oh,
March and came
last
third
March.
runner up.
Oh, okay.
So I know the
Oh,
Galaxy system very well, and I actually met your national director way back when she was Miss Galaxy herself. She actually flew over to the
yeah.
UK and she came over just before COVID, and
Yeah.
we were actually having a conversation whether or not she was going home because all the flights were being cancelled. Because we were very lucky here in the UK that Galaxy fell
Yeah.
on the exact weekend that COVID had just really been
Yeah.
spiked in the UK, and 2 days
Yeah.
after the finals, we all
Oh,
got shut down. But
yeah.
flights were being cancelled up to a week before. So we had Maria here. Obviously,
Okay.
I can never pronounce your director's name. I always feel like I say it wrong. It's Shakila. Is that right?
Shikaya.
Shakaya,
Shikaya.
that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
Both of them were like, "Are we actually going home? Like, are we stuck in the UK for an unknown amount of time?"
Oh
So it was a very interesting weekend, and
my.
obviously she's not been back over since. But I know she is incredible, so I know you're in very safe hands. And all of your
Yes.
queens have been absolutely delightful to speak to over Instagram. I've got to know a few of the other women competing in your in Galaxy, your category, and others. So I'm very excited to see what happens because your finals is not the 16th. That's when all of your appearances have to be in. So it's the week after. Is that right?
Nationals.
Yes, your
So
nationals.
national part. third of May. That's the national the finale. And we
Amazing.
have to go there at 29th April. So yeah,
Also,
we have
yours
four
is
big
quite a
days.
long
Yes.
weekend.
Yes, it's 30th, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, but 29th is optional. So we have so many events, right? The 23rd, 29th, we have Greet and Meet event. It's a casual event, like just to meet other Galaxy girls. And the 30th, orientation, we have workshops, makeup workshops, and eco fashion. So many things.
Well, this is very different to the UK. Hang on, can I come and compete in
Yeah,
Australia?
yeah,
That
it's a
sounds
little bit
great. Just having
different. Yeah,
a day of
right.
master
Yeah,
shops.
yeah,
Amazing. Well, you spoke about your community service, and
yeah,
obviously now Galaxy is more of a community-based pageant for
yeah,
you. What is it you've
yeah.
been doing within your community that you've enjoyed?
The community activities actually, so I have my permanent organization, like one of the survivors from the postpartum depression and anxiety because I'm a twin mom after delivering my kids. So I suffered from postpartum depression. So I joined with the organization called Gidget Foundation Australia 2 years ago, actually. So that's my permanent volunteering place. So I published my story with them. That is my very first organization I published my journey and my healing process, my postpartum journey and healing process with them. That is my very first community organization. So after that, for the Galaxy, actually, as a national finalist for Australia Galaxy pageant, so I did so many community events actually. I think nearly 30. I participated so many things like so I think my one of my favorite memorable experience was carols by candlelight last December. So it was one of the biggest event here in my hometown. I met nearly 8,000 people there. So
Oh,
my
wow.
yes, my duty was greeted all the people who came to the event and giving working with children, like giving wristbands to the kids. It's a carols event, Christmas carols event. So I worked there nearly the main gate. So that was one of my memorable events. So in addition to that, I worked with so many organizations like so Multicultural Harvest Festival and Clean Up Australia Day. And yesterday I worked for the kids event. It's a kids holiday program for little dreamers.
Oh,
So I'm very passionate about mothers and kids things. So I always love to participate in that kind of events. And the Color Friends event, so many Christmas related things I participated. I can't remember. So
it sounds like you've been super busy since you put your application in back in
yeah, yeah,
October. It sounds like you've
yeah.
been non-stop.
Yeah, yeah, we have the 6 months. So this time is really good, but I never prepared like the 6 months normally. So I have some pageant experience. So I have the past years, so I had only 2, 3 months, but this time
A long.
it's feel like I'm very well
It's like a
prepared.
full-time
So I did
job.
so many things. Yes, yeah,
It's like a part-time, maybe even a full-time job for some. Being a pageant girl when you've got so long
yeah.
before finals. For my pageant, I competed in November last year, and
Okay.
I put my application for the following year that year. And then I was like, I've now had 12 months to prepare, and I was like, I don't know what this life is.
Yes,
I don't. There's too much time. I feel like you start getting
yes,
sidetracked, and the more things start piling up, and I'm like, I need to bring
yeah,
focused in and tunnel. Now I'm on the 6 months. I'm like, okay, this is more manageable. But obviously,
yes,
for someone like yourself who's only ever had 3 months to now have like double
yes,
that time, it must be
yes,
quite overwhelming to figure out like I've got so
yeah.
much time.
Hmm.
How do I break down and be able to focus in? But it sounds like you've been doing really well.
Yeah.
You touched based on obviously that you are a survivor of postpartum and that's your story
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
organisation. Would you
Yeah.
be comfortable going into a bit more detail, a bit of your story?
Yeah.
I know that leads into your platform, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yes. And yeah, my story is actually I'm a mother of twins. So my twins are 5 years old now. I have a girl and a boy.
Oh,
And so I delivered my twins on 2019, November 22nd. But I should say that my pregnancy was it's very smooth. It's a twin pregnancy, but it's no nausea, no vomiting, no morning sickness, nothing at all. I worked as a medical receptionist until I reached 31 weeks. So So the delivery is it's a C-section planned delivery. So everything went well. The what was happened was after delivering my twins, everything got worse. It's like so I had to wait 9 days for the hospital. So I had some blood transfusions. So after 9 days, I came to my home. So after 1 month, exactly 1 month, my situation got worse. It's like this. It's like a mood disorder. I couldn't face anyone. So every minor incident triggered anger on me. Tears flowed without any reason. So I felt like I've it's like happening in my body. I didn't have much idea about what is postpartum depression and anxiety because it was my first pregnancy. It's a twin pregnancy, but I didn't know much thing about that. Luckily, my husband is a general practitioner, doctor here, so he understood my condition and he referred me to a psychologist. So the thing was, I most of the mothers they don't want to speak about their postpartum feelings in front of the public. So luckily, my husband understood my condition, recognized my condition, so he referred me to a psychologist. Luckily, I didn't have any suicidal thoughts. So the only thing was, I was too worried because I was a very active person before delivering my kids. I worked as a banker nearly a decade. After that, I worked as a medical receptionist. So I did so many community events. So I was so active person with the community and very talkative girl. So after delivering my kids, everything went ups and downs, and I didn't want meet any other people. It's like social anxiety. So my husband and my psychologist, we mutually agreed to continue my day-to-day routine in a proper manner. So just to be clear that I just want to tell my listeners, I'm not a medical professional or a psychologist. I'm telling everything by my own experience
No,
because
this is just
everyone's, yeah,
experience. If obviously
yeah,
anyone is
yeah,
feeling like this,
yeah,
always seek medical professional. But this is what's
yeah,
worked for you and your
yeah,
experience with it and how
experience. Yeah,
you were able to become a Galaxy finalist and where you've been able to have the
yes,
5 beautiful years of your twins. So
yes,
understandable completely.
yeah. Everyone's journey is unique. Everyone's journey is different from person to person. But my case is so I didn't want any medications because my psychologist wanted me to do like the small things so the first thing what I did was I went to Pilates classes, yoga classes, just not for the body, just to mind relaxation. So each and every day I had a positive conversation with one of my close friend, or if not my husband, my mom, because my mom and my husband is always lived with me because those days I feel like I was lost and I didn't have much interest about any other things. So that's my psychologist wanted me to practice meditation. It was very helpful for me, the meditation. Still, I'm practicing meditation. So it's very just for the relaxation mind. So it was very helpful for me. My baby's condition also got worse those days because my kids didn't sleep at least a 1 hour stretch. So they was continuously crying. So everything is very stressful. So I couldn't breastfeed those days as well because high level of stress I'm experiencing. I couldn't breastfeed. So my entire milk production got ceased. And so many things got happened. So after that, I tried that simple method. So I went to Pilates, yoga classes, and so I had a positive conversation with one person each day. So I try to move I did my hobbies. I try to continue my hobbies. So I watched my favorite TV series, movies. I slowly get onto the track. So I think within 5, 6 months, I became a normal person with the support from my husband and my mom and my psychologist. So all helped me because the family support is very, very important. So the open communication is also must. So that's my healing process. It's simple techniques, but I did it in a proper way. So after 5, 6 months, I quickly became a normal person without any medications. That's the important part that I didn't want any medications. So after that, after I think 2 years after that, I started my own organization, Empowering Mothers. Before that, I joined with the Gidget
Yeah.
Foundation, Australia. So that's my permanent volunteering place. I publish my stories. So after publishing my stories, so many opportunities I got. So after that, I thought to start my Empowering Mothers. Empowering Mothers also, I did so many things. So I already published my 25 ways of methods to support new moms and new parents. So the main reason is because of the younger generation, because they always wanted to help new parents, but they don't know how to help for the new moms and new parents. So that's why I published 25 ways of methods by my own experience and my deep research. So in addition to that, I created my unique hashtag called Stand by Mom that was also created by me. The main reason is so we can gather all the information and motherhood related things under one hashtag.
Yeah.
So, as a national finalist, I started my podcast called Empowering Mothers. So each and every Friday, I release brand new series to the Spotify. I'm interviewing mothers every Friday. So I release Empowering Mothers podcast and every Friday 9 o'clock. And that is, we talk about mothers' lived experiences, our initial struggles we had, feeding issues, sleeping issues, something like that. We discussed through our Empowering Mothers podcast. That's my story as a summary.
Wow, that is an incredible story, and I'm so sorry that you went through that. I know, but the fact that you were able to do this without medication, I know for a lot of people
Yeah,
they do try and stay away from medication. I know
yeah,
for other medical reasons, I try not to go on medication for things. I do want to try and push through, and I find that's more difficult because
yes,
you don't have that like extra boost. So the fact that you were able to do that so successfully is incredible, and it sounds like a lot of self-care had to go into that to bring
yes,
yourself back to who you, maybe not exactly who you were before you were pregnant, because obviously from my understanding, motherhood does change you that little bit because your life now revolves
yes,
around other little human beings who are running around support on in need of you all the time. So
yeah.
that is truly incredible. Is the self-care, obviously going to Pilates and having those positive
Yoga,
conversations,
yes. I did home workouts.
is that
Yes, yes. It's helped
something you
me a
still
lot.
do now 5 years on?
Yeah,
Has it become more of a routine to help keep you
yeah,
your mood up? That's the word I'm trying to think of.
yeah. Yeah, I'm still doing the fitness. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I always love to do the fitness activities. I have my own fitness routine. 2 days I go for the body farm fitness classes, 1 day for the home workout thing. So I'm still following that routine.
Amazing. I always feel like that's the one thing with just pageants, and I understand with new mums, your priorities kind of start shifting, and I'm
Yeah,
like, the self-care starts coming back and you stop being a priority, and then
yeah,
we hear it a lot. I don't know how long ago it was it started coming up. So I'm not a new mum.
yeah,
I'm only starting to hear this as I'm starting to look at maybe starting a family sometime soon. So I'm
yeah,
trying to read up on everything. Postpartum is now quite a
yeah.
common side effect, and
Comment. Yeah,
the way that the way you can handle it or how you can help bring yourself out of it, it changes. Obviously, as you said, it varies person by
yeah,
person. So getting that all that information possible has always been a priority for me. I want to know everything before I go in,
yeah,
and somehow I'll still probably be unprepared. But
yeah.
I'm so happy to hear what a journey you've had, and I know how
Mm,
difficult it was. But here we are 5 years later.
yes.
Was pageant something you did before you had your twins, or is it something that's new that you
Yeah.
started as a mum?
No. Before, because originally I'm from Sri Lanka, so when I was in Sri Lanka, I participated in Miss Style Pattern. This time I'm competing under Mrs. Now I'm married. So when I was in Sri Lanka, I participated some Miss Pageant, Miss Sri Lanka. I became top six as well those days. And so here, this is my I I forgot to tell you that I have another national title 2023. So I'm the Mrs. Australia World 2023. So last year I went to Las Vegas, America to represent the Australia on international stage. This is my third one actually.
Amazing. Going to your Mrs. World,
Mrs. World, that's right.
Mrs. World
Yes,
national final. Any tips? We've actually just had our Mrs. World UK finals this weekend. We've
this
just
week.
crowned our second
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
Mrs. UK in many, many years. I think last
yeah,
time before
Yeah.
our new national director took over. I think it was about 5, 6 years ago we had a Mrs. World UK. So we've just started having some new title holders. What was your experience
Yes.
like in there? Because I'm assuming going
Yeah.
from Miss pageants to a Mrs. it can be quite different, and then internationally as well.
Yes, yeah, I went to International America the last year. It was a totally different experience, but I unfortunately I had only 2.5 months to get prepared. It's not like this pageant, it's totally different. Like so, it's like the 8 days we were there, and we had some swimwear competition like the other pageants, and we had a national costume round. It's a little bit different. This time we don't have a national costume. So our Mrs. World pageant, we have national costume, swimwear round, and the interview also a little bit different. And the Mrs. World, we have on-stage interviews. Here we don't have. And the Mrs. World, we have a personal interview. It's a round robin interview. The Galaxy is a panel type interview.
Yeah.
The Mrs. World is round robin interview. We had five judges. 2023, 23, yes, five judges. Each five judge, each one, we had 5 minutes interview, into altogether it's 15 minutes, like 15 minutes interview. It's a round robin interview, not the panel interview. And so what else? We had like um, so it was a good experience because I performed on the Las Vegas legendary Elvis Presley has performed on the same stage. That was a dream fulfilled. And
When our representative out went this year, I was very jealous. I've always wanted to go to Vegas, and I'm just like,
Vegas. Yeah.
it's a big, but it's so expensive if you're not going and no one's like
Yeah.
paying for you. And I'm like, I want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very
So
jealous that you
yeah.
got to have that experience on the Elvis Presley stage. That I think is probably like for me is like one of the biggest
Yeah.
selling points. Is like, do I just do it to go be on that stage, not for anything else, just so I can stand on that stage? If I
Yeah.
stand on it for 2 seconds and walk away, I'm fine. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we were
I am
there
an
at I think the hosting hotel is Las Vegas Westgate Hotel and Resorts, the Elvis Presley's. So we got the opportunity to see that the palace. It's a beautiful experience. Oh my
wow.
God. So we had 8 days we were there. So
Sounds
Las Vegas
like it would
is
have
a
been
different
jam packed
experience.
for 8 days.
Yes.
And what a wonderful
Yes,
way
eight
to
days.
start your Mrs. era as well. Obviously, as you said, it was previously Miss and now
Yeah.
first pageant, International Mrs. pageant.
Mrs. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Now
now,
it's a
now
community-based
we're
galaxy.
going to
Yes.
commune. What are you most excited for about your weekend at Australian Galaxy?
I'm so excited about the honestly, I love to engage in my community. The community thing is much more important for me. So I did so many things. So I live in a regional town, not the major town. It's Victoria. My state is Victoria. I live in a regional town called Ballarat. So I'm always very excited about my appearances, volunteering activities. In addition to that, I'm so proud of my pageant platform. I should say it's not a pageant platform because I started it long time ago. It's my passion. I always love to serve mothers because I struggled a lot long time ago because it's my so after that it's I started it as a hobby and just to serve the mothers. So after I became to as a pageant finalist, so I just converted as my pageant platform. So it's more than just a pageant platform,
Yeah.
actually. It's my passion. So I'm just time to time I'm developing my platform. So adding new things like this time. So I added podcast to my platform. So I have a big plan for the after 6 months time. I just want to do some home workout, easy home workouts planned for new moms. So I'm always excited about my passion platform because it's a solid platform. So I think that pageantry is great platform for me to promote my personal platform as well. That's the exciting part.
Amazing. And what about the finals itself? Is there a particular round that you're excited for? Was that a
Yes.
favourite?
Yeah. The my favorite round is I think the interview round is also so hard. Still, it's favorite because it's a 3 minute interview. We have to tell everything within 3 minutes time. it's a
The
challenge
impossible
actually.
task.
Yeah, yeah. And so I love fun fashion actually. The fun fashion is a little bit new to for me. I never participated that kind of a pageant. So the fun fashion, I'm so excited. I have a glitterous glamour dress as well. It's all prepared for that. I'm so excited to reveal my fun fashion dress. That
I
is
love it.
so,
I've never actually competed in a pageant that's not had fun fashion.
yeah.
So for me, it's the
Oh,
complete normal. So I can't imagine now
okay.
going to a
Mm,
pageant and I don't have it. I'm like, no, I want my sassy time. I
mm,
always use that as like my warm up. I can get really sassy. I can be
mm.
fast paced. There's almost
Yeah.
evening, if I have
Yeah,
just an
I saw
evening
your fun
round,
fashion outfit as well. Yeah, I saw.
it's
It's
just
beautiful.
the perfect round because I can still do it in
Mm,
30 seconds.
yeah.
But if I'm a bit fast, it's fine. So those nerves can
Mm.
just roll out of me that little bit more. So I love a good fun fashion, and oh, sorry, I've just got something in my eye. I could feel it there, like for the last part. I was like, it's something's playing in there,
Yeah.
but we're all good
Mm.
now. But no, fun fashion is such a delightful, and the music's always
Okay.
so much fun. I always have
Right.
to try and
Yeah.
stop myself from singing the songs. I actually had that as a
Yeah.
feedback
Okay.
many years ago in a
Yeah.
pageant that I was apparently mouthing along to the lyrics, and I
Mm.
was like, I don't remember doing this. I remember liking the song, but I don't remember mouth. But apparently, I was enjoying the music too much. I was singing along.
Yeah. I
So
never participated in fun fashion because I participated only the national costume rounds the last year at the Mrs. World competition. There's no fun fashion round for the Mrs.
yeah,
World, and this time we have. I'm so excited about that round.
amazing. Well, it is coming up to 1:30, and I know you've got the rest of your day, and I have
Yeah.
the rest of my night, we'll say.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't want to keep you too much longer. But if there is
Yeah.
anything
Thank
you
you.
want to say as like a final message and a resource or even a quote, do feel free to say so.
Mm, yeah, if anyone would like to join my Empowering Mothers podcast, just send me a message. I'm always allowed to accept new guests for my podcast for next few months. Not this month, I'm fully booked for this month. So the next month, I'm happy to continue my Empowering Mothers podcast. If anyone wants to join with the Empowering Mothers podcast, you don't not want to be a suffer from the perinatal mental health. I'm always love to we can discuss about your beautiful motherhood journey and everything, your struggles you had initially. So just send me a message. We can fix the time. So I'm so passionate about mothers. So I always love to talk about the mothers' lived experience and everything. So that's it.
Amazing. And I will link all of your socials in the comments when the live comes back up so that everyone can find you very easily.
Mm,
And I know where I'll be going when I decide to make the journey into motherhood
yeah.
soon with my husband as well.
Yeah.
But I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. A huge good luck for your finals in
Thank you
May if I don't
so
speak to you
much.
before.
Thank you so much for your commitment. It's 2 a.m. you said.
That's all right. This is normal time for me. I'll be getting up in a few
Okay.
hours. So what's a few more hours? But no,
Okay.
amazing having you on. And thank you for being my first guest officially, since
Oh,
everything had to be
oh.
rescheduled. So I'm very excited that you were to
So
be my first guest.
I am the first guest, your first
Yes.
guest.
And so
Oh
all
my
my
God.
previous ones, my unfortunately my family emergency lasted quite a while, so I've had to reschedule and trying
Okay.
to fit times to everyone
Okay.
else. You ended up
Okay.
being my first guest.
Okay. Thank you so much for everything. I'm following your journey as well. All the
Thank
best
you
to you
so
too.
much.
Okay. Thanks for the listeners. Okay. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.